Good morning, everyone. So today I'm starting a hike that goes up in the San Jacinto Wilderness area to Mount Tahquitz Peak, which is about 2,689 meters high, if I read that correctly. It's a 15-kilometer hike and has almost 800 meters elevation gain, so it'll take me a little bit. It's also already 10 o'clock, but I waited until it warms up a bit, so hopefully in 5 to 6 hours I should be able to do that without any problems. So I'm at the parking lot. Just had to go back to the ranger station and get a permit. I didn't know I needed a special permit here, but then it turned out my annual pass was good enough and I just had to fill in a form for day hiking, so I don't know that I'm out here. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Talk to you later. Bye. So finally I got myself organized enough to start this hike. And I'm at the very bottom at the moment. And it's 10:15. Actually, last year Laurie and I were over there. That's the top of Suicide Rock Peak, where we walked to. And at that stage I thought Suicide Rock is the one that we looked at from that side, but it is not, because this is what I thought Suicide Rock is, but it's not. This is Mount Tahquitz, and that's where I'm going today. It's a long way up, so I'm going on the slide track which winds around here through the mountains and a ridge up that way, and then you get to it from the other side, I believe. So it's a long track to get to the top. Anyway, I shall keep you up to date. This is really good because, oh wow, look at that. Fabulous tree stump. Because I get to look over to Suicide Rock from Tahquitz Peak and see exactly where Laurie and I walked last year. So I look forward to that. Alright, chat later. Perfect view onto Suicide Rock. Looks so different from this side. That's where the helicopter rescue team was performing an exercise. Oh, turn around. Don't forget to turn around. Look at that. So here you can actually see the saddle. So I'm going to go in a wide horseshoe kind of loop or half loop around to that saddle on the left hand side, and then probably come across and down and up again to the peak. Looks fabulous. And it's what is today? Wednesday? Tuesday, so there's not that many people, and of course I left it late. So the temperature up here at the moment is just under 20 degrees, but I'm in a very protected area and not that high up yet. So I'm probably only just on about 2,000 meters elevation. And there you go. Getting closer, step by step, at least to the end of the slide. And there's a view lookout point somewhere up there. That's something to look forward to. So gorgeous here, absolutely lovely. Oh, I'm higher than Suicide Rock now. I can see over to where we had our picnic. Gorgeous. So I just confirmed with a local. You can see it now. This is not San Jacinto. It's way further. You can probably see it from the top when I'm up there. I can't help myself but video again and again and again. It's just so lovely. So I must be at the saddle very shortly. God, that view. I think it could be Big Bear Lake, but I'm not sure. I thought Big Bear's further to the left in the San Bernardino Mountains. It must just be a reservoir. I'll look it up later. There's a flat bit, which is lovely. So this must be the saddle now. There should be a turn off coming soon for the different hikes. Oh, look at this. And it's just beautiful. Right, there's a sign. Tahquitz Peak. Turn right. Yes. No overnight camping allowed. Oh, here, so this is Saddle Junction. What's this? Kinquapin Flats. Tahquitz Valley. Reeds Meadow. Right, I'm going to the peak. Definitely. Yay. Oh, it's so nice and warm here, but it's protected. I wonder if it's windy up on the top. Most likely will be. But I've got a jacket with me. I hope I don't need them today. It's just too lovely. Oh, shut up. The airplanes are always noisy. If it wasn't for them and for me blabbing on, it'd be perfect. So I'm coming out of the protected area now. Wind is starting up now. It's coming over this ridge. And as I'm getting up and away from the saddle, I think I will be much more in a more windy area, but I think it'll be fine today. It's just lovely temperature and definitely no rain, so it'll be just gorgeous. She never shuts up. Can't be that far anymore now. And there's another sign. It's pointing the wrong way. Right, Tahquitz Valley to the right. I'm not going there. Tahquitz Peak Lookout, that's where I'm going. And Saddle Junction is where I've just come from. But I hope there is a... I want to go up to the peak as well, not just the lookout. Which is the actual way? Oh, over here. Absolutely fantastic view from up here along this ridge line. So right in the middle, that rocky bit, that's actually Suicide Rock. Looks completely flat from up here. And I still haven't looked up what lake that is. Just beautiful. I didn't actually need my stocks today. They're more of a hindrance today than help, because the trail is really so good and well maintained. You don't need the stocks. Just as I was saying I don't need the stocks, the steep bit started, And now it's rocky and not as even, so the stalks would be good, but I've just folded them and I'm not going to unfold them again now. That was a very steep bit just then. My heart was beating at 145 per minute. Jesus, that's a long way down. Oh, that's another sign. This must be the lookout. Idyllwild. You can see down to the village where I started a hike from. So down there, don't know if you can see the few residential homes and businesses there, and not much further up from there, a couple of kilometres further up the road is where the car park is to start this trail. Just look at this view. Oh, there's another lake over there. Reservoir. The haze that you can see, some of it is pollution, but a lot of it is actually sand that blows around in the valley because it's windy down there and it's a desert. So I made it up to Tahquitz Peak. It's absolutely stunning up here. Beautiful day, gorgeous 360-degree views. And I just have to be careful not to fall off this little rock. The best view is from that hut with the ranger in it. That's actually a, I think it's in view now. That's a fire spotting place because they have such good views from here all over that they use this for fire spotting. Absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, there has been a fire a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago I think he said, and it came right up here, right to the hut, but they've protected the hut with stuff and been able to save it, but the fire came absolutely right to its front door, as you can see here. And on this ridge down there you can see the trees on the right hand side are all good, and the fire burned on the other side into that whole valley down there along to that side of the mountain range. On my way down now, a slightly different route. So I'm doing a loop to the Saddle Junction. This is a bit further towards the Tahquitz Valley. Unfortunately, I didn't really have reception up on the top. But never mind. All these chipmunks and squirrels. There are so many of them. put this away because I need to watch my step. Right. Don't stumble. I don't have any hands free. Oh. Most of these spots where there's a tree down across the trail, there's a footpath around it already, but in this case there wasn't, so I had to go over it. I'm on the switchback now to head back to the saddle, and then follow that along to go back to the slide, Devil's Slide, back down to the car. Just double checked on my phone with the satellites to see where I am on the map, which is good. That one can see that even if there's no reception. Makes you feel a lot safer. Can't get lost as easily. Tahquitz Mountain. This peak here at the right hand side is actually Little Tahquitz Peak. The higher ridge up there, and behind it is the actual peak of Mount Tahquitz. I would have liked to walk down to this ledge up there, but there's no walkway that goes there, which is a shame. Be stunning views from there. Mind you, the views from the other side were just as good. And there you go, Suicide Rock again over there. I'm below it again, so not too much further to the car park. Right, I might as well do, the finish of this, as the battery is about to cark it. So I will have done about 19 kilometers on this round trip, or possibly, actually, hold on, how far? Might be almost 20 kilometers by the time I get back to the car. The reason for that is that I did a detour coming down. There was another loop into Tahquitz Valley, which meant it's further than what I've anticipated, and I got lost on that trail because that trail is not maintained at the moment, and with recent rainfalls and stuff, there's so many trails that look like trails but aren't. They're actually washed out little creek beds and stuff. I did get lost, and when I realized something's not right here, luckily on my phone I had a map downloaded from all of California, so even though I was offline, I managed to get back on the trail after a bit of searching through the forest. That was a bit because I went cross country basically. Took me at least 45 minutes to get back onto the track near the saddle, where I then recognized, actually I came out where I took a photo of the trees that had moss on one side, and I came up from below and I saw these two trees and I thought, oh, that must be the trail. And it was. So that was good. But that's why I have been going much further than the track would normally go. So now it's going home, have some dinner, some rest, and work out what to do tomorrow. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye.